How we doing there, boys and girls? Manthieus here. Welcome back to another video. So some interesting news has just popped up over on Wowhead, and I wanted to share this with you guys straight away. This could have some quite significant impacts going into the rest of the 10.1 patch. As of recording this, the NA servers are just about to go live for season 2. So let's see what goes on and see what happens with that. But if you've seen the title and you've seen the thumbnail, you probably know what I'm talking about here. And it's that the rumor mill that started a few weeks ago regarding a new legendary for Evokers is starting to become a little clearer. And the reason I wanted to jump into this now is because it's become apparent to me that crafters are going to have a big part to play in this. We don't know all of the answers yet, but I wanted to go through this in a little bit of detail today and start to get the ball rolling on what we might do for this. I'll leave a link in the description down below to the article if you want to read it through for yourself. Now, I should also do what Wowhead has done here and just give people a bit of a heads up that there might be some spoilers ahead with this. I'll try and not sort of focus on the spoilers in any way, just talk about what has been discovered. But the legendary Evoker weapon hotfix, they've done a hotfix to support some new spell IDs to give us a bit more of an indication to what's going on with this. There's a new spell called Ancient Memories. Teach a player of the appropriate profession how to craft a new version of the Oathmaker. Blacksmiths, jewel crafters, and engineers are going to get involved in this. Blacksmiths are going to make the reclaimed gauntlet chassis. Jewel crafters are going to make the immaculate coalescing Dracothist. If you've been paying attention to the goal-making scene recently, that will get your ears sticking up for sure. And engineers are going to play their part with the Inspired Order Recalibrator. 3 professions then. It looks like it's going to be a community effort to get these made for the Evokers, and I can only assume at this point that it is going to go through the work order system. A couple of questions from me is, how do we suspect that these professions are going to get these new memories? There does seem to be some spells related to teaching each of those classes. Blacksmith teaches a player how to use special recipes. We don't know much more than that at this moment. But there will be some sort of way. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you don't have to go through the raid. Please, Blizzard, don't make us have to raid to get these recipes. But I'm sure as soon as we find out a bit more information, if we do have to go raiding, then, well, maybe, heck, I'll have to start gearing up some of my characters, won't I? But this could be quite interesting, I reckon. We already knew previously, there were some rumours floating around for this, that we already had an inclination of some of the materials that were going to be needed in for this. It is now being confirmed that some shadowed alloys are going to be needed. This is a new alloy that blacksmiths are making. There is still a little bit of mystery around the shadowed alloy. Firstly, the recipe for the shadowed alloy, I believe, drops from the new raid, so nobody's actually got hold of it yet. Secondly, one of the key components of a shadowed alloy is a shadowed essence, which is seemingly some sort of enchanting material, but also has not been found yet, presumably meaning that that also drops from the raid. It's going to mean that these shadowed alloys of themselves are quite rare, and especially if you've been looking at gearing lists recently, you'll have spotted that these shadowed essences are used everywhere. Not only are they used everywhere, they're used in consumables and embellishments that absolutely everybody wants. This is going to be a big sort of opportunity for some flipping of these items, for buying and selling them, for, you know, if you acquire them from the raid, getting them sold on the auction house. Additionally, arc-light capacitors, pretty much a stable item in the engineering arsenal nowadays. Most engineers should be able to make the arc-light capacitors pretty efficiently. And then there's the jewel crafters that are going to be chipping in with their elemental harmony and their limited diamonds. May we see a resurgence again for the diamond market due to this? That will be interesting to see. I've hedged my bets a little bit with the diamond market. I think people have ignored it for a little while because of everybody's focus on the gem dust market. I suspect, though, when everybody starts re-gearing and wants to re-gem their gear, that demand, especially on reset days for the diamonds, would spike anyway. Once again, this is very much speculation here, but this is just my first thoughts on it. I think generally this is quite cool. I generally think it's cool that they're adding something new. Ian Hazacostas even mentioned that there was going to be some sneaky additions to the crafting system coming in May. He didn't even give a patch. He gave he said May, meaning that this is probably not going to be a 10.1.5 thing. This is probably going to land in 10.1, and we'll probably know a little bit more very, very soon, very, very quickly. I'm intrigued just by the name of this more than anything. Immaculate Coalescing Dracothist. If that adds even more, need for Dracothists region-wide, I already have been one of the biggest speculators out there saying that alchemists are going to have a hard time keeping up. So it could be quite fun. But there we go, boys and girls. The link for this, if you want to read it in a little bit more detail, is down below. Let me know what you think about this. Are you excited for crafted legendaries again? I hope they don't make it very sort of Shadowlands-esque. I hope it's not like... I hope anybody can have a crack at this. I hope it's not gate-kept by having large amounts of gold to buy your way in, or certainly I hope it doesn't require you to craft 500 different ones before you get good at them. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you like the video, give it a like. If you are new around here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all next time, boys and girls. Peace.